Gurgaon, India's glittering millennium city. A corporate capital, home to global headquarters, luxury condos and billion-dollar skyscrapers. But every monsoon, it turns into a waterlogged nightmare. July 2025. It happened again. Office parks submerged, cars floating, people wading through waist-deep water. So how does India's most modern city flood like a forgotten village? Let's rewind. Until the late 1970s, Gurgaon was scrubland and scattered villages. Then came the real estate boom. Private developers, led by DLF, built office towers, malls and luxury homes. By the 2000s, Gurgaon became India's corporate darling. But here's the catch. It grew without a municipal corporation. No master plan. No unified drainage grid. Developers built vertical and shiny. But underground? Nothing. The city's natural drainage was the ecosystem itself. Seasonal streams, ponds, wetlands, the Aravalli foothills, all filled up or built over. Najafgarh drain, once a lifeline, choked with concrete and waste. So, when heavy rain falls, the water simply has nowhere to go. In 2024, just 140 millimeters of rain in 3 hours was enough to flood Cyber Hub, Golf Course Road and NH48, one of India's richest districts, brought to its knees by one storm. And governance? A bigger mess. 4 authorities rule this city: HUDA, GMDA, MCG and NHAI. But none work together. Most roads don't even have stormwater drains. Where they do exist, they either clogged with debris or connected to dead ends. Underpasses are built like bowls, filling up the moment rain begins. Every year, crores are spent on drainage upgrades. Every year, the same chaos repeats. To be fair, the government has taken steps. GMDA is building new drains, linking choke points like Narsingpur to the Bajapur drain, laying fresh stormwater networks along SPR and the Dwarka Expressway, and they're silting major channels before monsoon. Officials say they've reduced critical water logging spots from around 90 to roughly 30. But these fixes are slow and the damage built up over decades is much larger than the repairs happening today. Gurgaon wasn't designed for the rain it receives. And now the city is paying the price. And here's something most people notice. Why do roads flood while most building complexes stay dry? Because the roads were built without proper drainage. Many stretches have no stormwater lines at all, and where drains exist, they either slope incorrectly or end abruptly with no outlet. Buildings, meanwhile, sit on higher plinths and often have internal drainage or pumps. So rainwater flows off private land and collects on public roads where it stays. This isn't just a climate problem, it's a planning problem. Gurgaon was built to rise, but never prepared for rain. Today, with more than 25 lakh residents, the city still lacks a working flood response system. Every monsoon, the cost of repairs, damage, and business disruption runs into hundreds of crores. All because the blueprint was broken from the start. Because flashy buildings don't make a city smart. Good planning does. Integration does. Drainage does. So here's the real question. Is Gurgaon a tech capital sinking under its own success? Or can it still be saved? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more blueprints gone wrong.